Hi guys, Bobby Gas here. It's 2:34 a.m. I just got up, put a couple of songs on the old jukebox here, Christmas tunes for you guys, and I went upstairs to check my mail. And in the door, I find a package. This is from Robert Harrison. He's on the east end of Toronto. Now, Robbo, I know this is going to be an extremely interesting package because he's quite the collector. He collects everything. He's got a knick-knacky place like you wouldn't believe. Of course, we all got knick-knacks, all dust collectors, I call them. This is going to be a very interesting package, so let's get into it. Alright, she's ripped open. I told you, it's full of goodies. Alright, let's see. Okay. I'll have to do this one at a time here, eh? Wolves. It's one of those little buttons of wolves. I guess I'm a wolf, a lone wolf, a lobo. Wolves can be found all across Canada. Boy, you bet they can. Have you ever talked to a wolf? Up in the wilderness, up here in Canada, I guess down in the States or any place else wolves are. Late at night, you can go out on a nice evening and you can howl, "Ow!" and the wolves will talk back to you. I've done it a number of times. Last time I was fishing way up by James Bay, actually. Some of the guys were out in the evening having a beer, and I told the guys about howling full of wolves, and one of the guys didn't believe me. He was Italian. So I give a howl. Oh, maybe 10, 15 seconds later, you hear a couple of miles off in the distance a wolf howling back, eh? And then another one answering someplace else. It was pretty neat. Eerie to him. Oh, look at this, stamps. Royal Canadian Legion, 1975, November the 10th, block of 6. Robbo knows I got a stamp collection. I collected stamps ever since I was a kid in the 50s. I got quite a collection. I gotta have, tens of thousands of stamps. I've got all kinds of books. Real neat, Robbo. Look, guys. Canadian stamps. What's this? Oh, it's a postcard. John Wayne, William Holden, The Horse Soldiers. That was a John Ford flick. I mean, I love John Wayne. I mean, Robbo just did a video where he showed all his John Wayne movies. Oh, look at this, too. That's a chum chart. That's a skinny one. I don't remember these. See the Osmonds. What year would this be? Wednesday, August the 23rd at the CNE. 1972. Published the week of August 1972. School's Out. Alice Cooper was the #1 song. The chum charts I remember, earlier than this, they were thicker than this, eh? The Osmonds. Yeah. Oh, here's a regular chum chart. Exclusive. 2 people will meet the monkeys in person. Monkey Mates chum chart. What year would this be? This February 1967. #1 song was Penny Lane, Strawberry Fields by the Beatles. #2, Green Green Grass a Home. #3, Ruby Tuesday, The Stones. #4, The Turtles, Happy Together. #5, Kind of a Hush, Herman's Hermits. #6, Canada, the Young Canada Singers. #7, The Buckinghams, Kind of a Drag. #8, Opportunity by the Mandela. They were the 5 Rogues. I seen them as the Rogues, and then the Mandela. Number 9, Baby I Need Your Lovin', Johnny Rivers. And Love Is Here is number 10, The Supremes. Used to get these all the time when I was a kid. The lighthouse. She sent me a picture of a lighthouse before. What's this one? Cape Croker. That's up in the Bruce Peninsula. Up there in the Bruce Peninsula, the water's so clear, divers go up there all the time because there's more, wrecks up there that you can frogman around and stuff like that. An envelope. Canada Post of commemorative issue, 50 cents. It's in an envelope. Oh, look at this. More Canadian stamps. Are they real? Yeah, they've been licked on there. I like stamps. They're not worth nothing anymore. They used to be worth money. They're not anymore. Same as coins. They're collectors, right? I mean, I'm an old guy, and I've been a collector ever since I've been a kid. And, you guys that are collecting the vinyl now and all of that and paying the big monies, in a few years, it's going to go down. It always does. The only thing that remains valuable are the extremely rare pieces that are sought after. Mickey Mantle rookie cards, that kind of stuff, right? Oh, here's a card here. Gary Lehman, Toronto Maple Leafs, hockey card. Best team in the world, Toronto Maple Leafs. The athletes aren't the same anymore, though. That goes for all sports, though. And people. Ooh, more stamps. Oh, look, these are the old Canadian airmail stamps. Are those airmail? No, they're not. They're just the regular stamps. Bobby likes stamps. Oh, more stamps. Oh, look at how old and crinkly this little wee thing here is. Let's pull them out and see what we got. Oh, they're Yankee stamps. A whole bunch of them. Well, actually, in my stamp collection, the most stamps I have of a particular country are Canada and the States. So these will go in there. Oh, what's this? The Rolling Stones miniature album collection, Emotional Rescue. How the hell do you play a record? Well, there's no record inside. I wouldn't be able to play it anyhow. Stones, greatest band that ever lived. Oh, hockey cards. First team All-Star, Bobby Hall. Should have seen the shot this guy had. Of course, his brother Dennis had a harder shot. Ooh, Jean Beliveau. I hated the Montreal Canadiens, but you had to love this guy. This guy was class, Jean Beliveau. I got him from the Quebec Aces. Well, Gary Dornhofer. Never was a fan of Dorney, especially when he went to Philly. Gordie Howe. Now, there's the greatest hockey player that ever lived. I mean, I've seen Gretzky. I've seen Bobby Orr. I've seen Bobby Hall. I mean, I've seen Guy Lafleur. And the best all-around hockey player that ever played is this guy right here, Gordie Howe. Boy, he had a shot. He could shoot left-handed, right-handed, and boy, you didn't want to fight Gordie. I'll tell you right now, he'd teach you a lesson. Well, there's Gordie again. Number 9, the great one. Who's this? Shaq Entertains. He had a golf course up here that he'd go riding around in his dune buggy, and I can remember getting awful pissed off at it when I'm trying to make a putt for a birdie, and he was coming up. He got to stop the cart dead out with his big sheepish grin and all of that kind of stuff. You don't mess with a golfer. Ooh, Stanley Cup champions, Toronto Maple Leafs. Hillman, Bauer, George Armstrong, Frank Mahovlich, Bobby Bond. There's Poley. A whole bunch of guys there that I remember. Ooh, what's this? Oh, here's the Toronto Maple Leaf thingy. Little badge. Toronto Maple Leafs. And 10 stamps. More stamps. Oh. I don't know. I got stamps. These don't look like... I don't know. Maybe they're collectibles. I don't know. I'll put them in a stamp book. Oh, what's this? Team Canada, Team Russia, and McGuinness in a thing like this. I don't know what that is. I'll have to look at that later. And then there's a card here. Some things I thought you would like. Merry Christmas. Oh, also, oh, look at this. Team Canada vs. the Soviet Union, September 72. 10-cent final. That's the paper that this is the paper that the Toronto Telegram turned into. You got no idea how this series was big in Canada. And well, in the States too. You guys, Miracle on Ice, and when was that? 82 or 80 or something like that. You guys did the same thing, but hockey's a lot more important up here than it is down there to you guys. Oh, and there's another one too. There's two of them. One's in plastic, looks great, and the other one is the full paper, I guess. Beautiful, eh? Never in doubt. Yeah. I'll tell you, after the first game in Russia, there was 3 games left. We had to win every one of them. Canada had to win every one of them in Russia. And you couldn't tie. If you tied, then Russia won the series. And first day they got into Russia, all of the players and the whole team, they went out for dinner. When they come back to their hotel room, everybody's luggage were all missing their blue jeans, Levi's blue jeans. Everybody's blue jeans was gone. And Russia, they got caught cheating, about 4 or 5 years ago in the Olympics. And they were banned a little bit, and then they got caught again just recently. Not the athletes, but the Russian people themselves, the Russian authorities, right? You don't trust Russians or them Chinese. You keep buying shit from those countries and keep sending jobs over there too. Buy all your stuff at Walmart that costs like half of what and stuff don't last nothing. Stop buying Chinese crap. They're at war with us. Don't you realize that? And has been forever. Anyhow, here's a card here. Let's look at the Christmas card. I got another Christmas card here just the other day. Jeff Speak. Let's see here now. Always check your Christmas cards to make sure there's money, not any money that falls out. I know where he got these cards because I bought some myself. We got them at a dollar store. I've got a bunch of them myself. Might have sent him one. I don't know. Merry Christmas, Bobby Boy. Robert Harrison, 2019. Well, thank you very much, Robbo. That's it, guys. That's the whole works. A lot of stuff. I told you, it'd be a lot of groovy little knick-knacky things, eh? Just lovely, right? He hit my wheelhouse with pretty much all this stuff. Merry Christmas, guys. Don't buy no stuff from China. You're sending jobs over there. And they're at war with you. Don't you realize that? Anyhow, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thanks, Robbo.